Does the idea of having long shipping and delivery times stop you from starting your own dropshipping business? Or maybe it's the whole thing that you will need to drive consistent traffic to your store to get sales? Does that make you think that you won't be able to start a profitable business? If so, we have an episode where we're going to answer those questions for you. Welcome back to Real Talks, where we cover everything on how to optimize your side hustle. We'll go over some of our top marketing tips and more. Lexi, let's introduce ourselves and let our audience know what we are doing and why we're worth listening to. You go first.
So I've been with Shopify and Oberlo for about 2 years now. I've helped many stores from business growth to technical stuff. I studied commerce in university, and I am an artist entrepreneur running my own brand on multiple social platforms.
Amazing. My name is Mel, and I've been with Shopify for 2 years. I've went to college for marketing, and I was a content creator, influencer in my past life, and now I'm here at Shopify helping merchants like you guys.
So today we are going to debunk two of the biggest drop shipping questions that merchants are having. The first one being shipping and delivery times, with the second being about Facebook ads. We know that these are two things that are making it really tough for merchants to start their own drop shipping business, let alone make that first sale. So today we're going to extensively cover these in our episodes to help you get over that hurdle. So, moreover, if you want to get help from us in regards to marketing, product selection, store design, advertising, pop into your Oberlo app and in the bottom right, click on that support button. Now, this is where you want to make sure to use the hashtag #RealTalk, tag in your messages, write in your question where you need help from us. Using that Real Talk hashtag is going to make sure that that message goes into our inboxes. Like it's going to go into a dedicated inbox so we can help you because we are eager for those business growth questions. So without further ado, let's jump into that first question and answer it for you.
So first, we're going to dive into long shipping and delivery times. So we all know that shipping and delivery times from AliExpress can be quite long, ranging from 7 to 30 days, depending on the country that the product is being shipped to. While this could look really long, we want to make sure that you understand one particular thing. And this is going to sound like a bold statement, but it's true. Shipping times will not hurt your drop shipping business. Neither is it a problem in 2021. And here's a couple of things why shipping times should not stop you from starting your own drop shipping business. These are not life critical products. These are products that people can wait for. It's not something that they need urgently, that they're going to go to Amazon Prime. People can wait for it. So don't worry about that. Be transparent with your shipping times. Let people know upfront the wait and the cost, and then people are willing to wait if they're not surprised. Customer support is your key to make consistent sales. So make sure you are, again, transparent with your customers. You respond to your customers if they have any questions. So adding a chat box on your website is a really good idea. Nonetheless, you can actually have 7 to 12 shipping time. Why not talk about each of these a little bit more?
These are not life critical products. You're not selling medication. You're not selling food. Like, you're not selling any of that stuff. And, if you are, make sure you talk to a lawyer first because there's lots of liability with that stuff. So, you're selling shoes, you're selling clothes, you're selling cool accessories, you're selling nifty little gadgets that'll make people's lives easier. They don't need it right away. Dropshipping store is most likely going to sell products that don't need to be delivered in 7 days. You're most likely going to be getting traffic from social media, either as paid ads or organic content. That means, regular posting to social media, building that following. There you go. This means that when it comes to your customers' purchase behavior, they are likely going to be impulse buyers. So they aren't buying based on some life-changing needs, but it's all based on emotions. So, like, even if you're selling hiking equipment, even if you're selling nifty gadgets or anything like that, you really want to evoke that emotional response because it's an impulse based purchase. Psychologically, your customer is ready to actually wait for the item, which brings us to our next point.
Yes, be transparent with your shipping times. So now you understand that you'll be getting customers who are going to make an impulse purchase, and that's great. Nonetheless, this should not make you hide shipping and delivery times from your customers. Never make your shipping times a mystery for them. And this is something I see with merchants all the time. They reach out and they say that customers are complaining about shipping and how they can speed this up. The issue is they have no shipping policy. They have no shipping speed written on their website. They just have free shipping listed. And if a customer is not under the impression that you are shipping maybe from a faraway place and that you're in the United States or something, they will expect it like Amazon in 2 days and then they'll get upset. Where if they know ahead of time, they're not going to be upset with you. So the biggest reason for people to hide their long shipping times is that they think it might decrease their sales, but it does not influence your sales as much as you might think. One of the biggest reasons people will still buy from you is the product is worth the wait. Would you wait for a blender when you can go and purchase one from Walmart in just 5 minutes? Probably not. You would go to Walmart and just buy it. You won't wait 2 to 4 weeks for it to arrive. But what if this blender is somehow special? There's tons of really unique blenders on AliExpress and you've never seen it before. Well, this is where you'd wait 2 to 4 weeks since it's not that easy to get and your store makes it convenient for them to get it. Now that we understand this, you should get a better idea of why you should not hide your shipping times from your customer. And the customer will actually give you some bonus points for being transparent that you're actually showing your shipping times, even if it's 4 weeks. Make sure to include your shipping and delivery times within your product page as well as in your FAQ page. Moreover, you can have a special page in your Shopify store that will mention shipping and delivery times. So if you look at popular clothing brands, they are very transparent with their shipping times. A website that I always like to mention is called Shein. It's not a Shopify store. It's not an Oberlo store at all, but they are known for having extremely long shipping times. A lot of their products can actually be found on AliExpress, and they are just one of the highest selling clothing brands out there because they are cheap. They are products you can't find in stores, but they let you know up front that shipping is long and they still sell out like crazy. So keep that in mind. There's one more thing that will make your customer buy a product from you without caring too much on the shipping times.
It's customer support. I want to say something about shipping before we hop into the customer support topic. I have shopped at, I love shopping at smaller clothing stores. They ship internationally, but they're usually based in like Australia or the UK. And guess what? Their shipping to me over in Canada is 5 to 6 weeks. It says it on their website. Unless I want to splurge for, carrier shipping, that's going to be like $30 to $50 to get it to me in a timely fashion. Nah. I'll wait my 5 to 6 weeks. Stalk the postman.
Exactly.
Wait for him. You got my package yet? Yeah, we're friends now. All right. Customer support. To put it bluntly, customer support is your key to make consistent sales or make your first sale or make your 1,000th sale. It matters for all the sales. So you can look into this as a simple human psychology thing. When you go to a store which asks you for money in order to buy something, you don't necessarily feel trusted, but there are various factors that let you actually initiate that buying decision, like seeing a contact us page or a track your order page or having that live chat bubble in the bottom right corner of your store. Personally, when I'm shopping online, I look for an About Us page because I really, really like to know who I'm giving my money to and who I'm supporting. This will allow your customers to ask directly on various things. And this is where you have time to make your store and your brand shine. So with customer service, basically, you want to be there for when your customers have questions. For a live chat app, we recommend you install Tidio app, which is absolutely free. But there's one more thing that we also wanted to mention that will actually make your shipping times faster.
Yes. So do your research on AliExpress. There's thousands of products that can be shipped from a specific country to X country in 7 to 12 days. And it's not that tough to find such products. So basically, the steps to do that would be just to go to AliExpress, search for products by entering the keyword or selected product category. At the top navigation bar, click on the selected country and currency. In the ship to field, select a destination country for your product shipments. And in the ship from field, select a country that the products will ship from. If the country origin is closer to the destination country, then your delivery will arrive to your customers at that destination faster. The ship from country availability depends on the country you select in the ship to field. So always make sure to check if that location does ship to your customer's destination country, because sometimes on occasion it will not. For example, if you are targeting United States and Canadian customers and you select it to ship from the US, most of those fulfillment locations actually do not ship to Canada, so you would need to select a different ships from location. However, the European fulfillment centers and UK fulfillment centers, they tend to ship all throughout Europe and beyond. So just make sure to double check before you select those options. But you can definitely get your products to your customers a lot faster. So remember that when you're searching for your products.
Amazing. All right. So we talked a lot about shipping times. We talked a little bit about building that customer trust to make them do those impulse buys. Let's talk about another question that a lot of drop shippers have. Facebook ads. Yeah, Facebook ads. So Facebook ads are probably going to be one of the most cost-effective ways to drive traffic to your store and to start getting sales. You want to use Facebook ads to drive traffic to your store if you want to test it fast and efficiently. So you want to get visitors to see whether they convert, and you want to spend as low amount of money as possible for testing your products. Basically, you're going to run ads on a few different products and figure out what product is like your winning product. So we're going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to launch your first profitable Facebook ad campaign. And for this, we're not only giving you instructions, but a whole checklist that you can follow to launch your first Facebook ads to start testing your product. First point. Select the correct campaign. Generally, you're always going to want to select conversions. If the goal of your campaign is to have users take a specific action on your website, like purchase or add to cart or view specific content, that's a conversion. Other campaigns you may use would be page post engagement, and that's when you're trying to get additional emojis, reactions, and things on your actual posts on Facebook. Next, you're going to ensure that you select the correct conversion event at the ad set level. So you're selecting the conversion event that you want your campaign to be optimized for. So if you want purchases, select purchase. What this means, Facebook is going to show you people who are more likely to take that purchase action. Basically, Facebook advertising in their platform stalks all its users and it knows their behaviors. So it'll more likely to show you impulse buyers if you are converting for purchases. It might show you the people who are likely to scroll and read blogs and stuff if you're looking for that view content conversion. Next, you want to set your ad budget. To set your test budget, we typically recommend between $5 and $15 a day. The budget should be something that you're willing to let run for at least 3 days so that you can gather enough data to make an informed decision about the ad. Did it perform well? Did it perform good? Is it could we tweak it, or do we just need to throw it out and start over? Next, you're going to want to choose the countries you want to advertise in. This could be worldwide, e-packet only countries, tier 1 countries, or top English speaking countries. However, if you do select worldwide, then you must exclude bad traffic countries. The likelihood that everyone on the planet likes your store is very minimal. So focusing on a specific geographical region can really help, especially since different areas of the world, the people like different things. So the minimalistic marketing approach that's really popular in North America isn't actually popular worldwide. So I do recommend kind of focusing a little bit so you aren't just paying to show everybody, right? You don't want to pay to show people who don't care. Next, set your ages and gender. You want to set the ages and gender you want your advertisement to be shown to. This will be largely influenced by the product and niche you are selling to. You can also use Facebook audience insights to gain a better understanding of your ideal customers. Pro tip: never set ages below 21. They rarely seem to buy. They broke, they're in school, they can't afford your clothes. They want to, but they can't. Next, you want to set your interests. Limit each ad set to just one interest. If you group too many interests together, you won't be able to isolate what is or isn't working. By putting just one interest in each ad set, you can test them much thoroughly and allocate your budget towards the top performing audiences only. So it's not just products we're testing, we're also testing the audience, figuring out who actually likes your products. I would also mention be very open minded in this testing approach. For a lot of the advertising campaigns I've helped work on, lots of times who we thought our target audience was based on all our research was super wrong, because once we started advertising, this other group was just like, we love everything. We're like, we didn't even consider you. But Facebook told us to, and I'm glad we did.
Choose your placements. Choose which placements where you would like your Facebook to display your adverts. If you have started a brand new ad set, then sometimes automatic placements are pre-selected. You can edit this to isolate other options. The most common are Instagram and Facebook feeds. Next, set your optimization and delivery. Choose the event you want to optimize for in your ad set. If your campaign is a conversions campaign, then this will be conversions. Set your conversion window. For me, I always have this set to 7 days after clicking or 1 day viewing. Set your bid strategy, which will always be lowest cost. Next, select your fan page. For your ad, make sure you select the right fan platform, which that your advert will be shown. For example, if you are selling a dog item, then the fan page you would use would be a dog-related fan page, not your store fan page. Create an engaging ad creative. This is what is displayed on Facebook, so it has to be engaging. Does your first line grab the customer's attention? Have you used emojis? Is the thumbnail or picture pattern interrupting and makes them want to click? Is there a call to action? Does your call to action button say shop now? Every answer should be yes to these. So I always recommend Canva as a logo creator app or platform. This is also a great website where you can create amazing ads. They have graphics like falling confetti, fireworks. It can really draw attention to your ads. So definitely check that out. Make sure your product page is good. Before putting your advert live, make sure the product page which you are sending traffic to is good. Make sure the product price is correct. Everything is functional and working. Make sure you have a great product description that makes the visitor want to purchase the product right away. And now just launch your beautiful campaign.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now on to hot tip. So we breezed through those two topics. So we are on to now our hot tips. So my hot tip is to check out Gary V on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. He's on every social media platform. He is a motivational speaker, but also a business coach. He started from nothing and he's huge. He goes over tips on dropshipping, just personal growth, business coaching, selling on Amazon, to even shopping garage sales for products that you could sell on eBay. Like he does it all. He's amazing. Social media coaching, the whole shebang, and he's not selling you anything. So he's not one of those store or websites or YouTubers where they say spend $2,000 on my ebook on how to dropship. Everything that he provides you is totally free. So I definitely recommend you check him out. He is awesome. Lexi, what about you?
That sounds awesome. Yeah. All right. So I mentioned that the thing I look for when building trust is an About Us page. So I really, really wanted to share this awesome blog post that goes over how to put together an About Us page, what information you should be including in there. And if you reach out to us in the little chat bubble in the Overbelow app and you put in hashtag real talk, Lexi, help me with my store, and I see you don't have an About Us page yet, I guarantee I'm sending you this blog post. Promise. So, I mean, building customer trust is really important, but having this authentic, this transparency, being like showing who you are, if somebody knows, like they see the human behind the business, they're way more likely to give that human money because of that emotional thing.
Mhm.
So I can't stress how important these are.
Now on to Toolbox. So I have shared this before, but I'm sharing it again because it's so helpful and it goes with today's topic. So check out Shopify Compass. So this is a free course kind of website where you can take any basically e-commerce course provided by Shopify for free, and it's each course is instructed by some top-notch professionals. So there's an SEO for beginners, there is Facebook ads for beginners, there's also more advanced courses. Everything is free. So spend some time, learn about it. It's a learning process, e-commerce, and this will help you do that without spending tons of money on, as I said, these influencers who are just selling you something. So try the Shopify Compass website.
It's so good. That SEO course you're referencing, the SEO for beginners,
Yeah.
c'est magnifique. It's such a good SEO introduction course. It basically walks you through how to get started with search engine optimization. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So, because we talked about a bunch about trust and I focused real hard on that About Us page, there are lots of other aspects that contribute to building consumer trust while they're on your website. So I decided to grab Shopify's blog where they have this awesome customer trust checklist. Not only does it have the must-haves, it also has the nice to haves. So it gives you a lot of options of ways that you can think about improving how customers react. So building customer trust, that's a really important thing to have on mind because it's going to impact that conversion rate. The more trustworthy your site comes across, the more people that are going to be comfortable to throw their money at you and your products.
Absolutely. That's why you should also spend more time on your theme and stuff. I feel like if your theme isn't, you don't spend much time on it, people aren't going to trust you because it looks like you just threw it out there fast. So take a day, take 2 days, and really build your theme because that builds customer trust as well. Yeah.
Pretty
So,
photos, pretty photography, keep it professional. Don't be
yeah.
afraid to use free stock photography. It's beautiful images and nobody will sue you for using them.
Exactly. Shopify actually has a free image website called Burst where you can get free, professional, amazing images. There's thousands of them on there. And that brings us to the end of the show, guys. That was so fast. So make sure to leave a comment in the chat or in the video description. What did you like? What can we do better? What do you want to see next time? Also, make sure to let us know whether you have any ideas or what you would like to learn from us. Furthermore, please make sure to contact us via Overlow app with the hashtag RealTalk, plus your questions where you need help, and our team will be able to help you ASAP. I talked to a couple of you guys last week. I would love to talk to more of you. I know Lexi would, for sure.
Yes.
And that's all. See you next week, guys.